Ben Johnson was born on December 30th, 1961, in Falmouth, Jamaica, to a modest family. Growing up in the turbulent streets of Kingston, Jamaica, Johnson faced the hardships of poverty and a challenging environment. His early life was marked by an interest in sports, but not in track and field initially. Ben initially gravitated toward cricket, but like many young Jamaican athletes, he soon discovered his true potential in running. At a young age, Johnson demonstrated a remarkable ability to run, and by the time he was a teenager, he had shifted his focus to sprinting. His raw talent was quickly evident, and at the age of 15, he moved to Canada to live with his mother, who had already migrated to Toronto. There, he attended Scarborough High School, where he began to develop into a serious sprinter. In Canada, Johnson trained under the guidance of coach Charlie Francis, who would become an instrumental figure in shaping his career. While initially struggling to adjust to the competitive nature of Canadian athletics, Johnson soon found his stride and began to showcase his potential. His natural speed, explosive power, and agility made him a standout in the sprinting world, and by the early 1980s, he was being recognized as one of the top young sprinters in Canada. Career peak. A sprinting prodigy, Ben Johnson's career reached its peak during the 1980s, when he emerged as one of the world's most dominant sprinters. Johnson first made a significant mark on the international stage at the 1982 Commonwealth Games, where he captured a silver medal in the 100 meters. This performance signaled his arrival as a force to be reckoned with in the world of sprinting. Johnson's breakthrough year came in 1985, when he set the world record in the 60 meters at the World Indoor Championships in Paris, France. His time of 6.41 seconds was an incredible achievement that elevated him to the forefront of the sprinting world. The next few years saw Johnson rise to prominence, one of the premier sprinters of his generation. In 1987, Johnson achieved another monumental milestone in his career by winning the 100 meters title at the World Championships in Rome, Italy. His victory in Rome further solidified his reputation as one of the fastest men in the world, and he had now firmly established himself as a serious contender for Olympic gold. By the time of the 1988 Seoul Olympics, Johnson was one of the favorites to win the coveted 100 meters gold medal. The 1988 Seoul Olympics marked the pinnacle of Ben Johnson's career. On September 24, 1988, in what would become one of the most iconic races in Olympic history, Johnson defeated American sprinter Carl Lewis in the final of the men's 100 meters, setting a new world record of 9.79 seconds. The victory was a triumph of both speed and strategy, as Johnson dominated the race from start to finish, leaving the field behind. His world record time of 9.79 seconds was a major breakthrough in the sprinting world and would stand as the benchmark for over a decade. Johnson's victory in the 100 meters at the Seoul Olympics was one of the defining moments of his career and solidified his position as the fastest man in the world. He had fulfilled his promise and delivered on the grandest stage, earning his place in the history books as one of the greatest sprinters of all time. Main achievements: a record-breaking career. Ben Johnson's career was marked by several major achievements that showcased his ability and cemented his legacy as one of the greatest sprinters in history. Among his most notable accomplishments were 1985 World Indoor Championships to 60 meters world record. Johnson made history in 1985 when he set a new world record of 6.41 seconds in the 60 meters at the World Indoor Championships in Paris. This victory marked him as one of the most promising sprinters in the world and set the tone for his future achievements. 1987 World Championships, 100 meters gold. At the 1987 World Championships in Rome, Johnson won the gold medal in the 100 meters, defeating his rivals and establishing himself as a legitimate contender for Olympic gold. His performance at the World Championships was one of the defining moments of his career. 1988 Seoul Olympics, 100 meters gold and world record. Johnson's world record-breaking performance at the 1988 Seoul Olympics remains one of the most iconic moments in Olympic history. His time of 9.79 seconds in the 100 meters final shattered the previous world record and made him the Olympic champion. This victory was the crowning achievement of his sprinting career. 1988 Seoul Olympics, for by 100 meters relay gold. In addition to his individual success, Johnson was also part of the Canadian 4 by 100 meters relay team that won gold in Seoul. This victory added to Johnson's legacy and showcased his ability to contribute to team success, World Championships, and Commonwealth Games medals. Throughout his career, Johnson consistently performed at a high level in various international competitions. He won numerous medals at the World Championships, Commonwealth Games, and other major events, establishing himself as a dominant force in the sport. Controversy and the fall from grace. Ben Johnson's illustrious career took a dramatic turn in the aftermath of the 1988 Seoul Olympics. Just days after his world record-setting victory in the 100 meters final, Johnson was stripped of his Olympic gold medal and world record following a failed drug test. The test revealed traces of the banned anabolic steroid stanozolol in his system, leading to his disqualification from the race and the revocation of his Olympic title. The scandal sent shockwaves through the world of athletics and was a devastating blow to Johnson's career. He was banned from competition for 2 years and became embroiled in a larger controversy that cast a shadow over his achievements. The fallout from the scandal was immediate, and Johnson's reputation was forever tainted by the doping incident. Despite his initial denial of doping and his insistence that he was innocent, Johnson later admitted to taking performance-enhancing drugs, although he claimed he was unaware of the specific substances in the drugs he had used. The scandal tarnished his legacy and left many questioning the integrity of his career.